So I should play this. So it's my anniversary. It has been 4 years since I have been on this platform. And so, first off, I want to say to anybody who watches this, thank you for watching. I want to say thank you for taking some time out of your day to hang out with me, whether it's just to watch a video here and there, in my lives, whatever. If you are a subscriber, if you're just a watcher and you just never felt like subscribing, I appreciate every time that you click on and watch something with me. Talk to me, leave comments, whatever. I appreciate it. And sometimes I know I might not say that enough, because I'm not going to say that every time. I'm just not, because it becomes repetitious and then it becomes disingenuous to me. So if I sometimes seem a little snarky, it's not because I don't appreciate, but I just find it disingenuous to be like putting that in as part of my speech. Oh, thank you for. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll say it when my heart says, you know what, say thank you. So when you get a thank you from me and I'm like, hey, thanks a lot, I appreciate you, it's because in that moment I really do feel I appreciate y'all. Don't say that doesn't mean I don't appreciate y'all all the time, my viewers, but it's just that at that moment I want to speak it out loud. So how do I feel about YouTube after 4 years? Well, I'm not where I wanted to be on YouTube. That's just the honest truth. I would love to have been a bigger channel, but it hasn't happened yet. I am one thing that YouTube will teach you if you do this as a creator, as they say, creator, is you must have patience. Sometimes, you're lucky enough and you blow up and people watch you all the time and you grow really fast. And other times it's like the turtle. You're the turtle in the race. Some people are the rabbits and they take off, and some people are the turtles. And I'm in the turtle phase. And I think it's also a learning process for me because I am impatient and I have an impatient nature. So my impatient nature would normally have stopped doing this. I got bored with it, said I'm not doing this no more. But I have learned to be patient because I see value in what I do. And it's not from, oh, I'm this huge channel and I'm making all this money. No, but I have met beautiful people. I have had great times. I am planning now to go out and venture forth and see other people. And the interesting thing is that, I have made friends, I have lost friends on this platform. And it saddens me sometimes, but what it also says to me in many ways is that people have expectations of you, and if you don't meet their expectations, then they become angry and hurt. And that's not the plan, but this is also about who I am. And so part of what I bring here is who I am and where I'm at in that moment and what I feel like talking about, what I'm into. That's what I share. I'm not trying to be that person who tries to do things just because it's popular or anything. The perversity of my nature is I always look at shit and go, oh, that's popular? Oh, fuck that. I'm going to do the opposite. Not saying the total opposite, but I have a tendency to go in the opposite direction because I hate to follow people. That's just who I am. I hate to follow people. So it has to come from me. So anything that I'm doing is not because I'm trying to follow after people or anything like that. And when I feel like I'm starting to do that, I stop. And I reevaluate and go, okay, what are you doing this for? Because I know who I am as a person. And I'm like, okay, stop doing that. And so the thing I will say for people who are just starting out is find a space and a place of peace with this. Because if you base what you're doing on views and subscriber counts and, growth, it will drive you crazy. It'll make you feel like a failure. All those things that you don't need to feel like. Just by mere virtue of the fact that you are strong enough to post yourself out here to the world, you are doing something. So don't ever feel like, oh, I'm not getting enough, because the thing is that all the billions of people that are on YouTube, that still don't mean you're going to get a lot of people to watch you. So you have to find a place of peace. If you're not that rabbit in the race, and you're the turtle. So if you are, on that turtle mode on YouTube or social media, whatever you're promoting yourself on, find some patience. Now that doesn't mean you have to do this forever. Do it until you don't want to do it anymore. If it's not working, be open to change, and don't try to fit into a mold because you think that's the mold that's going to get you someplace. It might, but it might not, but it probably won't sustain for long if you do. You need to be who you are. And that's the one thing that I pride myself on. In my entire life, I've always been me. From that little girl who walked backwards down the street like she was a weirdo, to the grown woman that I am today, who loves Harry Potter and Dr. Seuss, and doesn't always do what everybody should be doing at 54 years old. So one of the things that I have learned this year on YouTube, because I was trying to think, what have I learned on this year in YouTube, is that people will get upset with you, and it's okay. And for their own reasons. And what we do is we pour into people. We really do. No matter who you are, if you're putting out content like this, you are pouring into people part of you. And sometimes people get upset if they feel like they're not being given that same level that they're used to. And it has nothing to do with the fact that you might not, that you don't want to be talk to them or give them what they want. It's just you're on a different page right now, and you've turned a page, and maybe you'll go back to that page, but maybe you won't. So as I go into another year on YouTube, I do know that I want to change up some things on this channel. I want to talk about more things. I have to, be a little more organized and get out the things that I want to talk about, and they're going to be all over the place. They're not going to be everything. They're not going to be one thing. I'm not going to always talk about perfume. I'm not going to talk about beauty all the time. I might talk about some food. I might talk about skincare. I'm going to talk about the things that are on my mind at that time. And if it's not something that you want to watch, that's fine. Because trust me, there'll be something. If you like my channel, you'll find something you want to watch. Just what it is. So yeah, it's another year on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. We'll have a good time. We'll have fun. I'm inappropriate. I curse too much. I've got a raunchy ass mind. I try to have a little bit of a filter on here. I'm doing really good with my filter, because if some of the shit that be in my head, if y'all knew, I'd probably be canceled by every motherfucker. But anyway, I am, it's good times. Now we're into another year. I'm gonna meet a few more people because I'm heading out a little bit. All right, y'all. Thanks again for hanging out with me in 2020 and 2020 and in the beginning of 2021. And let me go and start this year, another year on YouTube. Who knows where it'll take us? But I promise y'all, it'll probably be weird, fun, and wild as hell. All right, talk to y'all later. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Lulu has left the building.